let's finish this. So we have to go to Postman API, create a collection. Page image. Collections, you choose the collections. Under collections, we have this uh, get all collections. So base URL and then give the collection name. So I first, if you don't give a token, right? So you will get a 401 unauthorized. So I'm going to use this. So there is a environment concept, one more. Okay, so there is the environment concept. So now you have to prepare like this. First request I'm preparing. This is the one. So name you can give 401 unauthorized. I'm preparing the test cases also. So 401 unauthorized. So I'm testing. So if you don't give the URL and let me set this environment variable. So add to, so you can see uh, global or collection, new environment. I'm going to select. So one, I'm going to add the environment variable value. What is this base URL value? I'm just giving here. So the base URL value is, so this is the one. So this is the value. If you want to get, you have to give this header, XAPI key you have to give, but that will give later. So first we'll test the whether we are getting 401 unauthorized or not. So add to, so the environments here you see, there are no environments, right? So you can select dev, you can create these environments. How to create? Go to these environments. So click on dev and you can create a variables here. So the base URL here you can see, right? You can give this one, base URL. So this one we are going to use there. So that's how to add. So you can see here, create new environment variables and you can name it. So you can let me delete and then I will give the, so that you will understand from the scratch. So these are existing ones. I'm deleting all the existing ones. So I'll create from the scratch. So how to create environment is, so which environment you want to run this test case. And then the variables you can store in these environment variables. So environment variables, so QA, dev, and test environment you can create. Create environment. So the environment name is dev. So I'm giving. Now you can give key value pair. So base URL. Then give the value. Save it. So you can save it automatically. It will save. Now you can go to your collections, and this is our test case, right? So that test case you can call. See, base your value is showing there. So then save this thing, and you can hit the send button. So, but you can add headers, right? You can add headers. What are the headers? Accept application JSON. You can see application JSON. Then content type. This is the one. Content type application JSON you have to give. So save it. Then, so these scripts will go because this is the get call. You don't have any request body. We don't need to provide anything. Just click on send button. So you will get C401 unauthorized. This is the status code. We need to test it because you are not giving any authorization key, any token key. That's why you are getting this. See, it is saying invalid API key, and this is the one JSON. So JSON object name. This is the response body. So response body, and this is the one path. And whatever you want to verify, you can verify. Let me write some test cases here. So here in the scripts, you go and post response, you can write the test cases. What you can write the test cases? First, I want to verify the status code. That is my first test case. So here you have a snippets. Once you reach these scripts, you have a snippets here. Ready-made test cases will be there. Click on that. Status code is, so take the status code, and status code is 401. Okay. 401. 401 is there. So then you have to see this unauthorized also, you have to verify. Here only you have, so PM means postman dot test. So this is the, so test case title, and is the function, and inside you are putting PM dot response dot, that means PM response, postman response to have a status 401. Then same thing you can write PM dot response dot, so to be, see, you have a unauthorized also available here. That's it. Okay. So this is the one test case. So that I verified this part, response status code. Now I need to write one more test case, that is verifying this response body. So here you click on this, you have all the values here. Response contains JSON value check. Response body is equal to string. What you want to check? So I want to verify. So this one, see, and verify response body data. So the test case title you give, verify 401 unauthorized response body data. So JSON data dot pm dot response dot JSON. So pm dot expect means verification. So JSON data. See, this is the path you have to give. Error dot name. So This is the JSON data means this entire thing will be represented. So that JSON data dot error dot name to equal this is the one. See, I'm navigating error. So from here, this one is a JSON data, then error dot name. So I'm getting this one. Just give this value. Even if you want, same one more pm dot expect, you can write pm dot expect. So the error message to include invalid API key. So that's enough mana, right? Content to include. To include means so there is this is a very big, but this message includes this keyword, whatever we are given or not, we are asserting. So that is the one. Now test cases, see it will show here. Now test results is not showing here, right? Now once we created these test cases, test case one, test case two, two test cases we created. Now execute this and it will show here results two test cases. See first one failed. So status code is 401, type error, unauthorized is not a function. So just remove this parenthesis. See it failed and this one is passed. So save it and run it. See both are passed now. Okay, two test cases are passed now. So this is the test results 2 by 2. Two test cases are there for this request. For this request, two test cases are there. Clear? Any questions? Okay. Now second test case, you can duplicate this. You can just duplicate it. So you'll get everything, right? So it's easy for you not to. So second test case, positive case, I'm going to write. What is the positive case? I want so we want to get all the, so get all collections. So get all collections. So select the environment as a dev. It's not no environment. Select this here in the top right side, dev environment, and you can. So now collections, I have to give the token. If I don't give a token, I won't get any collections. So in the headers, go headers, I have to give X API key. So this is the one. You have to give this one and pass that API keys. But where is the API key? You have to generate, right? So go here first. Go to our blog, and this is the one authorization key. So you need to generate the authorization key. So then open that in the another tab. Generate the token key. Generate the token key. See, so this is the old key. I'm deleting this. That is expired. Now you need to generate API key. So if you don't have, it will generate. Click on generate API key and give the name PM key. That means Postman API key. I'm giving generate. So it is clearly mentioning, make sure you copy this API key now. This is the only time you will see it encrypted. So later you won't see. So you need to keep this in one place, safe place in the notepad. Copy to clipboard. Then I'm going to keep it here. So XAPI key, just place it here. So save this. Now you should get a 200 status code. So what is the status code you will get? 200 status code. So let's go here and you will see 200 status code you will get. So response you will get 200 status code. So we'll give that 200 status code. But first hit that, send it. Now you won't get a 401 because we have given an API key, proper API key. See 200, okay, 200. But we have to test these test cases, right? So go to where you have to go to write the test cases for this. So see, this is the collections array, and you're getting a lot of array values. So you can verify these values. So what are the, so this is collections array is there or not, you can check, and we'll do that. So let's go first 200. Okay, we'll check it. Status code 200. To be okay. 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 So JSON data, but we want, so JSON data. So this you have to see it's a collections array is there or not. So it's I'm not these fields are not here, right? We have a different concept here. Uh, so whether the collection is having array or not, we have to check. So JSON data. So this is the JSON data, and the collections array is there or not. We have to check collections. So collections of. So first one you can see first array ID total, and we can give this a 2. So this is the one. First array ID. So this is the one. Are not. So I can give this regular expressions because this. So I can give regular expressions because we don't know, right? It might change every time. So I can give this is a alphanumeric. So alphanumeric value I can pass. So to verify regular expressions. So you can, yeah. So we can utilize this to ID, name, so unique ID, all this you can just, uh, so I can take help from uh, chat GPT. Just go here. So verify alphanumeric in break expressions in Postman response body. That is about to give this path. Body field. And so I can give this value already. So it will give you the Postman response body data in the, see, you can give alphanumeric. So regular expression. So to match this regular expression. So this is simple, right? So A to Z is Z09 plus. So this one I can verify. So simple one. And you can even write here, see, they have clearly given uh, to not to be empty. We can write one test step. This one also valid. So I can write that also. It's not to be empty. And the second one, so I can write this test case. Verify only alpha with hyphens. So this is good enough. Okay. So these are the two test cases. So name, if you want to verify, name also. So because this is the array of first array element. That's what it is telling clearly. So see that both the test cases should work now. See, both are working. Verify 200 status code, response body data. So you are verifying. That's the second test case. And next one, so you go and see all the test cases here. Uh, Here, okay, this is our key. And next, get collection. So this one, get a single collection. So you can get the single collection um, or create collection. You can also get it. So I can use create collection. Let's use create collection. So if you want to use get single collection, you have to first have some ID. So it should have some ID. Okay. If the ID is not there, it is not going to work out. So now see these collections, you have to give body. So you have to give body. This is the body. So you can create using this request body. All this is a JSON uh, format, the JSON format. So I'm going to copy this entire thing. First, uh, create a collection Postman. So duplicate this. So duplicate this, and you can simply say create collection. Create collection. So for create collections, so the headers are same. These are same. You have to enable body. So you have to, here you have to select the post method. So get method is done. Now post method. So the post method, so you have to give the bodies and select this raw request body. So then this will be enabled. You can copy this request body. So this one, copy this. Copy this as it is and paste it in the body. Raw radio button you have to select. There are so many, right? Raw radio button you have to select. Paste it. So this is all the request body. Okay. This is all the request body you have provided. See, collection, info, users API you are giving, and description, this is a test. Schema, this is the schema name, and there's so much data you have given. So now just you're creating the collection. Save this and click on send button. So now the collection will be created. See now 200 okay, but collection is created. So you can store this ID value and name value, user UID value in the variables, and that one you can use to get this collection details. Okay, so this one you can update or you can do anything later, but creating is every time this ID UID value changes whenever you are creating, but name value will be constant. But so if you hit one more time, see that these values are going to change. ID value is going to change. Every time you create a new value will come here. So that's why it's a dynamic value. This dynamic value you want to store in the environment variables. And from there you can use for the remaining test cases. So how to do that? How to store in the environment variables? So there is a environment variable dot set method is there. So we have to set in the environment variables. So we'll use in the environment variables. Let's see how to use that. Go to scripts tab. So status code is fine. In this test case, you don't need to change. Now verify, uh, create collection response body data. Now I'm going to verify. So this is the response body dot collection dot. So ID is not collection, not collections. So collection dot ID to not be empty. So that I have mentioned. So and here also you can mention the same. But I don't want that, right? So my main intention is I want to store this value. So just so store this value, maybe pm.expect. So this one you can write UID value not to be empty. So on the regular expression you are getting that regular expression, you can so this is the regular expression, but yeah, if you don't want, just leave this, okay? But this is not my intention. I want to set, so ID and UID value, so our name both. So how to set? PM dot set. Uh, so you have options here. Go to snippets. So here you can see set environment variable value. Set, see, these are the variables. Say these are getter methods, but there is a set. set collection variable, set environment variable. I can select this, automatically you will get here. So what is your variable name? I can give ID val. So this ID value, you need to get it. So how you can store pm dot so JSON data dot collection dot ID. So that is the value I'm storing. Same way, pm dot set UID value. So same way, you can set one more value. You're storing in the environment variables. So pm dot, so name, all these values you are storing in the environment variables. Now see, these values will go and set there. So now execute this. So now these values are stored in the environment variables. You can see in the environment variables, you click on this. So you want to see variables, click on this. See, user ID, no, not this one. So you go to environment left side, click on dev. Can you see here? ID value, UID value, name value. From here, you can use in any response. That's the advantage, how to store the, from response, how to store the values, variable values in the environment. So this is the one. Now I'm going to use these values in another response. So how to use in the another response? So let me show you that. Now you can go to duplicate this. So I'll duplicate this and I want to get a single collection. So what is the syntax you can see here? Get a single collection. So get a single collection. So get a single collection. See, you have to give collection ID. So what is the syntax? You have to give collection ID. So go and give the collection ID.